Hello everyone. Um, in this video, this is gonna be like a short video, hopefully. I want to talk about, is the game free to play? It just seems to be in everyone's chat, including mine, and also in the Discords. It's kind of everywhere. People are asking us, is the game free to play? Um, and I have some thoughts about the game being free to play, and I wanted to share those thoughts with y'all. At first, I wasn't gonna make this video about it, talking about is the game free to play or not, just because it's a topic that I think we should all probably wait on, because I think the game doesn't have all its systems yet, so I don't think people should be super upset at the fact that he might be not as free to play friendly as it might seem. Um, First thing, I think the store is a big problem to some people, right? Um, Me personally, I spent a few amount of money on the game, and I've been doing great with all my decks and everything. But a free to play player is saying that they can't make decks or anything because they're gaining basically nothing for what they're saying. Um, but I don't think that's the case necessarily. Um, the packs in my experience have been very generous with giving you uh what you would want, or at least a ultimate card or a super rare or a leader card, right? um which is almost probably every 1 out of 10 packs you would get something good, like something rare, right? Either a leader or something like that. Like it's super generous, right? um So this is the thing that people are upset about, and I think that packs are actually really good in this game, compared to some other card games where packs are, not that generous. And then even if you get something something rare in those packs, you're not probably getting what's good, right? Um, but in here, most of all these cards are good and playable in some situation, and you would get them pretty consistently if you have packs. Now, for a free to play player, to get packs, you need gold, right? 2,000 gold, right? And the only ways that you can obtain gold is outside of the tutorial and for the comic adventure, is to get wins against unranked and friendly matches. Um, I think there's a bug right now. I'm not 100% sure. I might update the description or pin comment the bug thing, but first win is 400 gold, second win is 300 gold, and third win is 200 gold. So in total, you should have about 900 gold, um, which is quite a lot of gold. Beforehand in closed beta, in order for you to get a pack without the free packs you were getting, is that you would need 20 wins in order to get a pack. Here you need like maybe 14. Not that you don't need as much. You need significantly less wins. Problem is that people are saying they're not getting any gold. They're only getting a few gold every few hours just because they're not winning because they think their deck is bad because they don't have all the cards to make them good, which I say is kind of uh it's true and it's not true. It's true that, like, yes, your deck can be better with different cards, with different more rare cards, but I have found a lot of success for just running some of these lists, as you can see here. And these are fairly budget. They're not running a lot of really rare cards. They're kind of just running some basic cards that are in the starter set of all these decks that I have. You may not have all the leaders. You may not have all the leaders like me. I don't have all the leaders, right? I'm missing a couple like Aquaman or like Green Lantern or Joker. I'm missing a few. Missing a few leaders. All right, and Like I would need 30 packs in order to get a leader, which I think is fair. Which I think it's fair. I don't think it's like crazy crazy unfair in this game because I think it's doable, right? And plus the game doesn't cap you out on gold, right? You can't just stop at like 2,000 gold and call it a day. Like there's always incentives to play because if you're playing and you're playing well, you're getting rewarded, which is something that most card games don't do. Uh, with that being said, it is the thing. It is still steep. You still don't get anything if you lose, so it kind of feels bad if you lose, and if you're losing a lot, you know, you're not really excited to play. If that makes sense. You're not really, you know, have the spirit of keep going because you're losing and you're like, I'm not gonna get the cards anyway, so what's the point? So you know, that feels bad. Another thing too is that people are upset that they keep getting the same copy of cards and there's no crafting at the moment. This is one of the reasons why I wanted to wait to make this video is because a lot of people are upset that they're getting so many copies of cards that they're not using and they want crafting to be in the game, right? Um, I I'm pretty sure you heard this everywhere. You know, a lot of developers are saying this so many times, but crafting is coming very shortly. It's they're probably their number one priority with the game, alongside bug fixes and alongside some other stuff. All they want to do is to make the game better for y'all, and crafting is on their top of their list. So, um, oh, just wait it out, wait it out, wait it out, wait it out. Um, so yeah. So when people ask me if the game is free to play or not, I say it depends. Um, but also at the same time, people who don't have that much information about the game may struggle a little bit because they don't have any ways to making good decks that have better because no one has really made a bunch of deck guides yet. Um, I plan on doing some deck guides, but I don't have all the leaders, which is very unfortunate for me. I'm going to probably wait until I have all the leaders so I can make really certain budget decks. But I can make a few for leaders. Just let me know if you want to see that. If that's something you would like to see. If so, I'll make a video about it. If not, I'll just wait. I'll just wait a little bit. Anyway, um yes, there are things that can make the free to play experience of the game better, but I think for what you already have starting, you can make some pretty solid decks, and you're guaranteed a leader with the free to play deck. So depending on that leader, you can kind of you know do something good. Another thing too is that there's hidden MMR with unranked, and people are like they're playing against like people who have paid, people have all this all this stuff in their collection, and they're getting really upset because they're losing to these like bad monopoly, which is a whole nother different topic. And I'd say wait for it to flesh out. It should be fleshed out shortly so that you'll be placed in the MMR that you belong in, and then you could face other people who are just like you, which is um which is a good thing in card games. Is that if they have MMR, you get people who are the same skill level as you or the same mindset as you. So there's that. Um, but nonetheless, till my thoughts on this is that free to play it can be it's not as rough as it seems. It seems very daunting or very rough because you see all the streamers and streamers have all the cards and they're playing these really like cool like decks and you can't do nothing about that because you're feeling like you have to pay money. Um, that's not necessarily the case. I think you are free to explore the free cards you got because the free cards you got are insanely good. Insanely good. Very good core cards for a lot of the factions. Um, so I say go experiment, go see something, ask questions, go to streamers, ask content creators some decks. or what works with this, what's free to play with this, and like me, I'll be sure to help y'all optimize or look at some free to play decks and try to make budget versions of them or something like that, right? Even today on stream, um, probably later today on stream, I'll probably be like just doing free to play budget decks to help everyone or something like that. So yeah, either way, thank you all so much. I just wanted to make a little PSA, a little video talking about free to play. It's not as bad as people think it is, but it could be a lot better with rewards with crafting. But either way, if you're a free to play player, I still say to play the game, still explore. Opening packs is so exciting in this game because you're always gonna get something good eventually, and it's not gonna take you super long. So, I say go for it. I say go for it, man. Um, I would love to hear your thoughts on this. But thank y'all so much. Thank y'all so much, and see y'all next time.